blocks away, open 7 days, called The Brilliant Mistake. We're a crow-haired girl with scarlet lips and slender hips, served up coffee and cake. On a crackling stereo, the ghosts of Sun Ra, Charlie Parker, Miles, and Coltrane Blue. I'd kick back in my chair, that sweet honeyed jazz in the air, and the sun shining through. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone. Well, everywhere that I go, I see streets that are low on distinction and high on the banal and the bland. How did we get to this? We plumbed the abyss by the twisted grace of the law of supply and demand. Well, there's no use crying and no use sighing over stone, wood, wire, glass, and cement. But there's a little record store with a wooden floor that ain't there no more, that I used to frequent. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone. Bar that I once knew, with an old-fashioned barman wearing old-fashioned clothes. But when I get there, it's being bulldozed. So I follow my nose down Comatose Lane through the stripped-back, ripped-up wastes of woe-begone square. I find myself on Deadbeat Street, my feet beginning to ache, despair in the air. The only thing bright in this blighted town are the billboard adverts, everywhere displayed like mocking shades. Musty, dusty second-hand bookshop is now a scum-encrusted amusement arcade. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone. It was the nearest thing to hip. It was the nearest thing to hip in this shithole. And it's gone.
Out we jump in the warm, mad night, hearing a wild tenor man's bawling horn across the way, and hands clapping to the beat, and folks yelling, "Go, go, go!" And far from escorting the girls into the place, Dean Moriarty was already racing across the street with his huge bandaged thumb in the air, yelling, "Blow, man, blow!" And a bunch of colored men in Saturday night suits were whooping it up in front. And the behatted tenor man was blowing at the peak of a wonderfully satisfactory free idea.